Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's video we're going to be taking a quick look at the Star Wars The Black Series Star Wars Rebels Sabine Wren. This was a figure that I always wanted when I was a kid, when the Black Series first came out with it, and here we are, a decade if not more later, and I finally have it in the collection as I'm building out my Star Wars Rebels collection. Excuse me. I just ate, so I'm like all burpy, I guess you could say, but we should be able to refrain for the rest of the video. That was my one and done there, folks. I apologize. All right, but with that being said, let's get into this. So, taking a look at the box, you can see, actually on the front here, might as well start off with, you got the little Rebels logo there with the purple, Sabine there on the side looking great, a little red up there on the back. You can pause the video if you want, but we'll leave this here on screen and taking a look at the figure itself. This is just super cool. Like, I love the idea of like this purple kind of colorful Mandalorian, but down here on the bottom with her boots, just like typical Mandalorian kind of kick pad armor. I don't know what you want to say, but it's I don't know if that's paint on there or just damage. I'm gonna assume it's damage, but looks really cool. She has some Mandalorian armor knee pads as well. Moving up, just kind of like normal pants. She does have a thigh swivel though, double jointed at the knees, and she can, move that all around. She does have some pivot here and movement at the feet, so that is nice. And then of course you can do the splits. I don't think I really want to with the holsters though, because they are a little fragile. They're kind of really soft plastic, very thin, but these are the holsters for her blasters that we'll take a look at here in the second. Little comms thing here on her belt that is not removable. Some really cool Mandalorian armor here. At least I think it's Mandalorian. I've never seen Rebels. I'm just building out the collection here because I think they look cool, but super sweet. I love the design of the armor, kind of the checkered print on that one. And then it's almost like Hound's tooth and then the hound on that one, which is really cool. And then of course you have her head sculpt there with the iconic hair, purple and orange. And this just looks incredible. So, moving on to her accessories, we of course have her Mandalorian helmet here. And that is awesome. It's purple, you got hints of gray, orange, and black. Some more designs around the back, and this is adjustable here. So you can bring that little visor thing down. We also have, I don't know what this is. I got to figure out what this thing is, but we have some kind of little device here. Transponder, some kind of explosive detonator. I have no idea, but this is still really cool. And then we have these little blasters as well. These are the same ones that Bo-Katan Kryze has, so I have seen them before in the collection, but these are still really cool. I love how those look. So those are incredible. And if we kind of assemble her here, we can throw the pistols in the holster. What else we got? There we go. I picked up some of the felt there. I apologize. Throw a little detonator in one hand. The trigger actually is on this side with the pointed out. You can see the little trigger there. So you throw that in that hand. That's at least where I'm assuming it goes. And then it's a tight fit, but you can throw that helmet right on her. And that just looks incredible. So there we have it, folks. The Star Wars The Black Series, if she'll stand. Star Wars The Black Series, Sabine Wren. Once again, I wanted this figure when I was a kid. I remember seeing it at my local Walgreens. It was at my local Walgreens, and I really wanted it. But I was like, you know what? I'm just not a Rebels fan. I don't really know who it is. I think I'll pass on it, but here we are, finally added to the collection. So, as always, folks, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.